The following programme is our traditional festive collection of Manx Radio's best bloopers of 2023. A little taste of things that have gone wrong. And before anyone says, why don't you just repeat the entire year's output? There isn't time. What it does contain are a few choice words and rather suggestive imagery here and there, which delicate flowers and younger ears may not want to hear. So, if you're one of those, or you're not, but someone else who's listening could be, hello, Gran. You might want to turn off and check out our wonderful podcasts, available via the website. Of course, if you are a gran but love fruity language and some unintentional double entendres, then I could have a sack full of just what you're after. A happy Christmas and welcome. It's that time of the year again when it falls to me, H, to arrange for your delectation and delight and the ritual humiliation of Manx Radio presenters. A collection of fluffs, cock-ups, unintentional double entendres and general incompetence. In other words, the best of the bloopers, 23. And I'm very happy to say that after years of getting depressingly much better and barely being able to fill a programme, this year there's been a vast improvement over the last 12 months, and we have more classic cock-ups than we have space for, which makes my job easier as I don't have to fill up the programme talking bollocks as everyone else has done that for me. Stuff like this.
Now, Stephen's on the line. He's been waiting patiently. Good afternoon, Stephen. Thanks for waiting.
Good afternoon, Alex, and good afternoon, listeners.
I made a clear pledge last year that it'd be a single-year stopgap, and it's a pledge I intend to stand by. In closing, Mr. President, since I started with a quote, I'd also like to end with one. And what better source than that highly quotable individual?
And finally, Minister, looking forward to getting home with putting your feet up and getting a lem sip.
Great take.
Much more analysis to come in the next few days.
I was talking to a lady yesterday who chews me off all the time, and she's 90-odd.
What did you have for breakfast? Handful of nuts. I genuinely did. It was almonds.
So the Manx Nature Show is basically a celebration of all of the incredible wildlife of the Isle of Man and the people that spend their life... That was crap. Let me do that again.
That was a good start.
I know it was. I don't know what happened.
I hate it. I'll be honest.
Okay.
That's probably an unpopular opinion.
Strong opinion for
I
Lego.
really don't like it. It's the same with jigsaws. Don't like it.
Oh, what? Whoa, I love a jiggy.
No.
Oh, sorry, just put that again. I do love a jigsaw. Let me just restate that. Quickly back to Lego then. What's going on?
The police department there really looking for it. It weighs a whopping 91 kilograms.
Yeah, you see, that's going to be heavy to just cart off.
Yeah, that's not something someone's just tucked in their pocket, is it?
No.
So any idea where it's gone or what?
No idea. That's hence the Shrek hunt at the minute. And the police on social media have said the dragon that it was next to is actually quite lonely.
Right, well, poor old dragon. Yeah, this is it. Well, let's hope that in the hunt for Shrek, they get it all sorted there. Locally,
Marie Birtles, Gary Cluett, Brian Brumby, Brian Brumbry, Brian Brumbry. Right. Gary Cluett, Brian Brumbry. Brian Brumby, Gary Cluett, Brian Brumby. Let's do it from the beginning.
thank you.
Eric Clapton. Oh no, shouldn't have said that. Sorry. Pretend you didn't hear that. Eric Clapton here on Manx Radio, 10:42, and we're talking about the best song in the world ever.
You were lucky enough to get down to one of the first ones of the year, is it?
No, actually, it's nearly
it's
the
a
last
funny,
one.
it's a funny year, isn't it, with the ploughing?
It is. It runs
Sorry,
from October
I'll
time.
I'll do that one again.
Yeah.
It may be moving towards it. What do you reckon it is?
It sounds like when I've just started my sewing machine off, when you go very slow for it to get it started.
Aha. The handset or like an answering machine?
No. A sewing machine for sew things.
The Yeti Airlines flight, which was carrying 72 people, was heading for a newly opened airport in the resort town of Pakara.
Marvellous start. Now, in this next selection, Chris Williams' mind wanders. No news there then. Simon Clark loves Kiri's feline, ditto, and Rhiannon Evans gets stuck on t. By the way, if you want to contact the programme, here's Paul Corkish with the details.
Don't forget you can get in touch at any time. 66 1368 our telephone number. You can text 166 177. Must be the martini I had. And you can email studio@manxradio.com. Come on, Corkish.
Needle Time of British records broadcast by Manx Radio resulted in permission for the commercial radio station to broadcast such records for up to half of its airtime. Phonographic.
You what?
Phonographic.
I think you need your glasses on.
I know. Phonographic Performances Limited, the BBC, and the Musicians Union had ganged up to prevent this.
The Auckland Band, and that's featured in the next choice too. A solo which brings us another member of the Bremner family. This time, David Bremner. He's chosen... Oh, sugar.
To people... To people who simply couldn't pay their bills.
As it's coming into the new year, that seems to be the tradition. Certainly my dad will be giving his a blow, and yes, we will be doing that tomorrow.
He was successful. Shall I say that again? He was a successful solicitor.
To people that simply couldn't pay their bills.
Just so relaxing, lovely ginger Manx cat. It's so rare to see the Manx cats now. Like Zoe says, they're maybe not the most fashionable breed, but just lovely if you want to go and have 5 minutes out. Absolutely recommend
Great
it.
therapy, yes. The power of the pussy, Kiri.
Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. Just introduce yourself.
Ruth Kegan-Gall and Grain. There. I know that's not going on the tape, so that's okay.
We'll save that for the bloopers.
Yeah.
I hope you got your violin ready.
The smallest one in the world, mine. That's it for this week. We're back next Tuesday with more from the countryside. So until then, from me, Simon Clark.
And me, Kiri Kermit.
We'll see you next week. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Smallest one.
The Times keeps it simple with the headline Joris...
We've all got
Joris
it today.
Bonson. Yeah.
Doris Bonson. Who was that dance player who used to throw bats around?
Oh, I don't know that one.
The Count. He used to come... Hello?
Oh, sorry. Do you need to take that call?
We'll just... Well, actually, I'll take the call. You do the story. Rick Harrison, star of Porn Stars. Do you watch that?
I do not.
Okay, Rick Harrison, porn as in P-A-W-N. Rick Harrison, 58.
This is the you sell your stuff and then you can buy it back type of porn.
Shop in Las Vegas, yeah. 18 minutes to wait.
Man Benham for all your business and legal needs.
Let's start on the roads then. As far as no, it's not. It's headlines. You see, I didn't get that right, did I, Sean? No.
You did not. You do your roads in the moment.
I'll do my roads in a moment. I'll miss my roads.
Well, in the meantime, I will tell you about
disciplines.
Yes, go again, because I didn't turn you on.
Well.
Israel's Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu has called on protesters to behave responsibly and without violence.
Hello, Beth. How are you doing?
I'm great, thank you. How are you?
A very good evening to you. Oh, for f***'s sake, you twat. And apologies to my lovely sweet and swing listeners who quite rightly think I never use any word stronger than blinking heck. Onwards. Here's Beth sounding like a... well, she'll tell you. Chris Quirk talking pants, or at least thinking of them, and an intellectual view on the fluoridation of water from one of our keen listeners. Oh, and me, talking through my arse.
You've been really open about the process that you've been through, but crucially the support that you've received to get you to where... I'll just say that again because I sounded like a tit. Edit. You've been really open about the support you received to get you back to where you are now.
Yeah. Sorry, can you ask that again? Because I forgot I was just thinking about you saying that you sound like a tit, and I forgot what the question was.
Shall we do Shawn Mendes and Camilla Cabello? Have I said that right?
No, not at all.
No, okay, you can correct me after they've sung. Thank you.
Yeah, it was fantastic. It was really good fun to do them, and we're good friends anyway, so it was easy enough to pull them off. But yeah, I really enjoyed it.
Thank you, Mick. Well done. Let's hopefully get this fixed. We'll keep an eye on the race. If you want me back, just crap on. But this is what the TT is all about.
We are the best biking station in the world.
For any spectator whose bike breaks down, don't get the hump, call Camel Towing in Folksdale on 63... No. Thank you for that message, by the way. Quite enlightening. Do you know, I think we should get that professionally voiced.
Oh, no chance.
No?
No, I could barely do 6 inches, I have to admit.
Hello to Bob Clark and the gang from Dixon's Cider.
You can hear the dynamo in the background. Dynamo? Dino? I'll get it. I'll get the lingo one day, Jen. Richard, how was that for you? Still can't hear me, can you?
No, I can hear you, but I can't say it on Manx Radio before 9 p.m.
Okay.
Well, the thing I do is once the cream eggs come out, other Easter eggs are available, I try and stuff as many into my body as possible.
Just time to squeeze in, one more track if we're fast and we don't hang around for too long. How about this one?
All right, yes, sir. It's Josh from Manchester. I'm just saying about the fluoride in the water there, but I don't think we should do it there, boy, because you shouldn't be contaminating the Manx water. The Manx water should not be contaminated. We should keep it fresh. We should keep it pure. We got the Sulby Reservoir there, running it well, and I don't think you should be putting nothing in it. I've been having baths for 46 years, and I tell you what, to keep my skin fresh and pure, and I'm drinking the tap water every day. Do not put the fluoride in the water, I tell you, right now. I'll be coming and having a skeet there soon, but take care now.
It is 10 o'clock. No, it's not. It's 11 o'clock. Get it right. Let's have the latest news with Christian Jones. Moramai, Christian.
Moramai. NATO is to send 700 more troops into northern Kosovo.
Now then. One man, 2 governors is coming to the Gaiety next Thursday with the service players. And it runs all the way through to Saturday. Last night, I got tickets for you. For the last night, a pair of tickets. Now, in 2022, service players celebrated 80 years. Yes, 80 years of being together. And they put on a play that was recorded as the first play they ever did back in 1942. To win a pair of tickets for Saturday's performance of Night Must Fall by the service players. Oops. Can't believe I did that. I just gave you the clue. One man, 2 governors. Oops. Oh, that's a cracker. Howard. Is Howard Kane listening? That's a Christmas thing for your blooper tape. Mark just said the name of the answer rather than the quiz question. You got that? 13 minutes past 11 on June the 19th, yes. Well, you may have missed it, I'm hoping.
There was a record entry for that competition, I believe. Now, here's the usually infallible Simon Quine, proving that no one's infallible. George, practising the art of clarity, and political correspondent Phil Gorn, as he's now known.
Just approaching 11:30 on the Nation Station, and the Isle of Man men's national hockey team are in action today, and down at the NSC for us is Manx Radio Sports editor Rob Pritchard. Good morning, Rob.
Good morning, Simon. Moramai to everyone. Well, if the hockey team was playing on this surface, I'd be quite surprised. It is, in fact, the Isle of Man men's national football team in action this morning, Simon.
Brilliant, Chris Kinley. Absolutely brilliant. The best pit stop commentary I have ever heard.
The Isle of Man men's national football team in action down at the NSC this morning. Rob Pritchard is down there for us. Rob, I believe there's been an early goal.
With now 14 minutes gone at the ball, it's the Isle of Man men's squad 1, AFC Carnforth 0. Ryan Gartland about 10 yards out, completely unmarked, and he just stroked it into the goalkeeper's bottom.
And Rob Pritchard is down at the bowl for us, the Isle of Man men's national football team in action. And I believe it's half-time there, Rob, and also I believe I've managed to introduce you without making any mistakes this time.
Very fine work. So, where are we now? I've absolutely no idea. Let me just have a look at my list here, because I think we're about to hear the music of John Malcolm.
Iran's revealed details of what it's calling its first domestically made hypersonic ballistic missile. They claim it can get through any defences and travel 5 times faster than the speed of light.
Ahead of the Chief Minister's statement on the payout awarded to the island's former medical director, we'll recap the story so far.
Manx Radio with the House Martins and Happy Hour. Oh,
This is seasonal, isn't it? You're a bit early or late.
Well, that wasn't meant to happen. Hang on, we should enjoy a little bit of... Just pretend it's December. Just pretend it's December. Yeah, this is...
I think we'll be hearing this again in December on the blooper reel.
Well, this was actually meant to happen. You're right. This was a little teaser to when Soundbites will return in December.
We can now join Phil Gorn for the start of today's coverage.
What's going on here? Come on. Oh, shit. Sorry about that. Seem to have had a slight issue with the desk.
Michael Dunlop claimed a 20... I thought that would happen. I was thinking... Excuse me just a moment. Just while I turn that off. Can I just have a quick word?
You can, John. That's
I'm just
okay.
reading the news at the moment, so I'm going to have to ring you back. Okay, I've had to interrupt on air. Okay, but I will be back in a moment.
Donald Trump's lawyers insist his client is ready to fight.
Faith Hill, this kiss, starting us off on Manx Radio Breakfast there. Welcome, it's Ben and Sean with you this morning. Not Sean, I'm Siobhan.
You got to get your name right, if nothing else. This is it, isn't it? It's Ben and Sean. No, it's Ben and Siobhan today. You're definitely Siobhan Fletcher.
I'm Siobhan Fletcher.
So you've sort of implied there... Sorry, I'll just get the cat hairs off the microphone. You've sort of implied there that you think...
The Manannan has already left for Heysham at 8:45. Well, at 6:15, and is arriving at 8:45. The Manannan will be heading off to Liverpool at a quarter to.
So, after the blows came the old spray.
The story of a rather lost young man taken in hand by an earthy Greek fisherman.
And there is no direct link between those last 2 clips. I hope. Too many bloopers, not enough time. What time is it now, Siobhan?
Manx Radio News at 3 minutes past 10 on X is at 11 o'clock. In the meantime, oh no, it's not. It's 3 minutes past 11 on X is at 12 o'clock.
I have about $2,000 worth of towels. Tools even.
That's a lot of fancy towels.
That's a lot of towels, Kev.
When a man and woman walked in for a meal wearing no clothes at all.
What?
Naturist pals, they visited the Somerset pub on the 2nd of June and apparently had plenty of eyeballs on them. But Neil Cox and... What?
Nothing.
Neil Cox.
Yep.
Grow up.
And he told Beth Espy about the journey the vessel has had to Manx waters.
We got through and it was good. And 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 we got through and it was good.
A technical glitch.
I think they got through.
I think they got through.
And it was good. I think we've definitely got that, yes.
A Coast Guard was lowered from the cliff top to secure the child with yards of baler and twine. Baler twine. Yep. A Coast Guard was lowered from the cliff top to secure the child with... Bloody hell.
Let's go. Okay. Oh my god. Oh, my hand's bleeding as well. Okay. Right. There we go. Right. Am I loud enough? Yeah, should be loud enough. Okay. This then provided him and 2 other farmers some access by vehicle, to be able to farm their land more effectively. The DOI officer
The DOI officer said she believed the works were carried out by Patrick commissioners in preparation for a visit from the The DOI officer said she believed the works were carried out by... Oh my God.
And making it clear. Sorry, there you go.
That's great.
She is. She's having a good bark. No, hang on. Tara, stop it. Stop it. She's got her ball. Hang on. Come on, next door. Go on, I'll put you next door. Go on, take your ball next door. Go on. In there. In there. I think it... Sorry, my cat just meowed then.
We've got a zoo.
Right, I'm going into my bedroom now because that's just... that was hysterical. Oh, my God.
Hello. Welcome to...
Elvis night that was happening at the Legion at the weekend, raising money for Live at Home. I can reveal that Ross Bailey was the successful Elvis. Elvis? No, it doesn't. Oh dear, it doesn't quite work, does it? Oh my word! I think I might need to just play the record of the week.
Teach was spot on.
The DIY... Oh my God. Okay. The DIY... Why can't I say it? The DOI officer said she believed the works were carried out by Patrick commissioners in preparation for a visit from the lieutenant governor. I'm going to have to redo that because that was bloody awful.
The wonderful Emma Draper, who hasn't made it out of the studio yet, apparently. I told you I wouldn't have much time. Here's the last lot already, and the art of the interview with Chanel Suku.
Okay, right, can I get your name?
My name's T. Big Shaq, the one and only. Man's not hot. Never hot. Scrap. Skitty pop.
Okay, thank you.
I did a little bit of it, but I think I was on the cusp of the point where they started introducing the bands, because I remember doing it a little bit and then not being able to.
It's a classic, playing with the old conkers.
By Artful Dodger there. Good morning to Chris Main and all the other firefighters down there at the airport. It's equipment check day, apparently, unwinding the boner, checking all the hoses.
Pucker up.
No, I don't know. Why?
Well, you'll see in a minute. Just...
I feel like a dick when I do that. Oh, I didn't say that. I didn't say that. Can you play some music, please?
No, I'm going to carry on. We were talking about a woman who claims to have had the UK's biggest lips. That's what we're talking about. You're right down there.
Starting with an ever-growing preponderance of bloody communications officers who are only there to place a line of delay and obfuscation between ministers and the press.
Manufacture reasons for why. What was after that?
Hang on.
Sorry, that was absolutely brilliant.
Right, come on.
Prelude for an Occasion by Edward Gregson.
Ooh, sounds very juicy.
Ramsey commissioners believe the town needs to grow to encourage development. It wants to adjust the boundaries between Ramsey, Laser and Garth.
And it's yummy to the point of marvel. Oh, hello. Good morning.
Hello. Good morning.
You weren't expecting me to come so soon, were you? I'll rephrase that. Thank you.
Yeah.
So anyway, here we are.
This is a piece called The Merry King. It's based on a sausage.
And I caught up with the chairperson of the St John's annual produce show, Seuss.
The boss of Ryanair's been bit with a cream... Oh, sorry, the boss of Ryanair's been hit with a cream pie by environmental protesters.
So let's hop on the squeeze bass. Squeeze...
Did you say squeeze bass?
Sea bass. Squeeze bass, yeah. The squeeze box to give you the first blast.
Hello, welcome to Spotlight. Shitty hell.
It's a classic song that we're looking for. The 1 seconder, I think, fairly tricky because it's a bit of guitar. I'm enjoying these kind of guitar middle bits. Because
Just a quick strum.
Yeah, that's it. Just a quick strum. Wowzers. Right, Chanel. We're coming down to sharing your booty now.
The splendid Chanel Suku at the top of that last package, and indeed at the bottom. That's it. There are more, but as I said, time is limited this year due to top-class work from all of us here at your nation station, Manx Radio. I do hope you've enjoyed this year's selection. If you want to hear any again, they'll be available as a podcast shortly after broadcast. Just go to the Manx Radio webpage and fill your boots. Told you time is tight. I've barely got time to wish you a Merry Christmas and very best wishes for the new